If you're thinking about bringing your kids to Mardi Gras in the future, here's what we learned after doing it for the first time as a family. We're sharing with you what made it manageable and what could make it stressful if you're not fully prepared. Now, for reference, we went to Bacchus, which is on Sunday evening leading up into Sunday night, and then we went to Zulu, which is on Mardi Gras morning. If there's one thing that you must do when you're going to Mardi Gras with your children is arrive early. The chaos of finding a parking spot, sitting in traffic, and of course, getting a good spot at the parade depends on that. So, if the parade starts at say 5 p.m., you want to leave your hotel, Airbnb, or wherever you're staying at least 3 hours before. I would even say four. That would be my preference, but at least 3 hours because you don't want to add any additional stress by sitting in traffic, missing most of the parade, and then getting there, finding out that you can't get a good spot so you can fully see the parade. The next thing of must do's, prepare yourself to walk and walk a lot. That means bring your comfortable shoes. That means for you and for your family because there is a lot of walking. Of course, you cannot park that close to the parade routes because a lot of streets and things are blocked off. So be prepared to walk a lot. Prepare your children to walk a lot, so they can know ahead of time. Like this is going to be a pretty um, long day. It's going to be a lot of walking. So just preparing them up front for a lot of walking because it was indeed a lot of walking, and all of our feet were hurting by the end of the day. Next thing on the list of must do's is plan your bathroom breaks. That could mean, of course, going before you leave wherever you're staying, and then later on, while the parades are going on, maybe scope out a place where you may be able to buy a soda and then use the restroom there because most restaurants, if not all, and hotels, you cannot just walk in and use the restroom without purchasing something. Or if it's a hotel, you have to be a guest to go there. Now, they do have porta potties along the route. Of course, they're not the cleanest and not in the best spot strategically. So plan your bathroom breaks accordingly, whether you're going to go at this time or in between parades. Just make sure that you adequately plan your bathroom breaks to avoid any accidents. The next thing on the must do list, pack snacks and drinks. Now, of course, that goes without saying. Most of the time, when you have kids, you have to have snacks. But I would even say if you don't have your kids with you and just adults traveling, pack snacks. Even I had a bag of snacks for myself and for my husband. There is no telling of when you're going to eat again, like a full meal. So you want to make sure that you have adequate snacks on hand. Those parades are long, long, long. So you can be outside anywhere from 7 to 8 hours. Our first parade, we were outside from 4:30 p.m. and I think we got back to our car at 10:30 that night. So that was a long evening, but I was prepared. I had a bag full of snacks, I had water bottles, I had juice bottles, and I had soda. So we were more than prepared to be out there in that time frame. The next thing, a must do, pack chairs, the portable chairs or portable stools. Now, of course, if you're flying down, that's a little more difficult. So you may want to even just pick up some cheap chairs when you arrive into the city so that you can take with you to the parades. Because again, it is a long day. You're not going to want to stand up the whole time of the parades. You're going to want to have some downtime to sit, eat your snacks, and just rest in between parades or during the parade. So I would definitely advise getting chairs or those portable stools to take with you. And again, prepare to walk with those things a pretty good distance. So your endurance has to be a little high when you're going to Mardi Gras. And for my last and final do, and this is a big one, pack your patience. Now, thank you to my sister in law for this tip before we went down for the parades because she was absolutely correct. Patience was a big thing that we needed. There were traffic jams, there was difficulty parking, there's people everywhere. People will stand in front of you if you've been standing there the whole time. People will be bumping into you. There's a lot of noises, a lot of music going on, so it can be overstimulating for a lot of people. So again, be patient with yourself, be patient with others, give yourself some grace, and have a good time because that's what you're there for overall. And just know that that just comes with it. So overall, Mardi Gras with kids was definitely a great and fun experience. It just takes a bit of planning. That makes a huge difference. If you found this video helpful, we share other travel experiences like this on our channel. If you found this video helpful at all, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Bars on the Go for more honest travel experiences like this one. Thanks for watching.